it's Ayoka. And off camera, Sharpa. I have no idea what we're doing. What are we doing, Sharpa?
This is another serious one.
Oh, no.
We're going to do a short reaction video.
Okay. What are we watching this time?
Me, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I, of course, like last time, will put it above, below, inside, outside. You get the idea.
Okay. So, what are we doing?
Hey. I wanted to talk for a moment. I'm Shafpav, and we all know my loving mate, Ayoka, and my two lovely children, Squishy and Alex. Recently, I was scammed by a supposed furry suit maker early in their development, and I made a video on that. Go check it out. You get the whole story.
Please tell me this is not bad news.
Pardon me, I'm recovering from a cold.
What's their names?
But I wanted to talk for a moment because about an hour ago I got a message from PayPal. And I had requested a reverse on payments forward to said fursuit maker. And it turns out that they were not a suit maker at all. They had put up all kinds of like little hidden features so that they could trick people into paying them a sum of money in order to just scam them out. And that's what happened to me. But I wasn't planning to do a video today. It was kind of nice. So this is my first thoughts. I sent a request to PayPal weeks ago and asked them to please reverse the payment in the hopes that I get the money back. And I was ready to completely follow suit and fight for my money because it's my money. I'm the kind of guy that lives paycheck to paycheck. I scrimp, I save, and I make commissions. That's my bread and butter. And what's crazy about that is you think about it, you look at the beautiful computer behind me or something like that. This came from years of saving. I'm an artist. I needed something to keep up with me. You ever tried doing a painting on an older system? You do one line across the page on a Wacom tablet. And then you have to wait 2 minutes for the paint to actually move across the screen. We're all artists out there. You know exactly what I'm talking about. In this day and age, it's fundamental and fantastic because technology is actually catching up with us.
Okay.
But what I wanted to talk about, man, I've had this cold 2 weeks. I've gotten rid of it. All I got left is a stupid cough. I do apologize. But I got a contact from them this morning. And they very cut and dry, no added information on top of the fact of we refunded your money. For our efforts, we're going to take $30. Oh hell! That's great. That's a whole paycheck back to me. In this day and age with the inflation, that's 2 paychecks. So you look at it. I'm paying out.
Glad.
Trying to pay $500 for a fursuit. And I was so looking forward to something special like that, because I wanted to share it with my daughter. I wanted her to have that partial suit. Now, don't get me wrong, it still hurts. It still hurts that someone tried to pull that.
Well, it wasn't that they pulled it so much as they
about it.
kind of rubbed it in your face.
I have that money back. That can go back into rent or gas tank, food on the table. Hell, I've been eating ramen for 3 weeks already, and that's 3 Thanksgiving break.
Really, love? Why didn't you tell me? You're always so willing to help me.
I don't know if this was because the person that took my money actually had a soul and said, you know what, here you go. I'm not going to say anything, just take it. It was your money. I would like a little more information. A letter, maybe, would be nice. A little note from PayPal, if it came from PayPal, saying, we found the description, we fixed it for you, here's your money. That would be very, very cut and dry. I would like that. Now, if it was from the person that took the money from me, and basically contact saying, look, we're all suffering here, I'm sorry I scammed you, please take your money back, something like that would be nice. In the community, there are lots of artists out there. I'm one of them. I work on art all the time.
Closure.
This beautiful wolf character from behind me is from Clockbirds. Beautiful artwork. Fantastic stuff. I think you can find them on DeviantArt and Furfinity. And I'm just, it's a major relief off my chest. Knowing that I have got nearly all the money back that I tried to invest in this little project. So let's look at it this way. Word to the wise. If you're a young furry out there and you're looking to get your suit, always triple check your sources. Make visual contact with them by calling them, or if you know them personally, sit down and talk with them.
If it seems too good to be
set
true,
up communication, payment plan, and all that. So in the eventuality that you do decide to get a suit, it won't be such a hard hit for you. And plan it out. I'm just glad I got 2 weeks of paychecks back. It's a godsend. It's the first thing that's happened that's gone right for me in a while. Everything was going to hell in a handbasket for me. I had
the cold I gave him.
I had being overworked at work, kids going nuts left and right of me, family just disintegrating around me, all of that. That doesn't matter right now. The subject
The
of the
holiday
matter is
crazies.
PayPal actually got on the ball. Now, they first sent me a letter saying that my request was denied. I thought I had completely lost the money. Gone. Never to be seen again. I turn around, and a few weeks later, I get a new message for them saying, here, we reconsidered. Here you go. Here's your money back. Now, they kept it $30. I'm okay with that. Almost every business, when they go out of their way to help someone, has to take a little bit out of pocket. That's pretty much the way it is in the world. It's a cutthroat industry. Every time you turn around, something's going on. But the point is, I got my refund, and now I can put it to use where it needs to be put. Rant. I'm Shockpaw. And thank you for listening, even just for a minute. Have a great day.
Now, I will tell you that the reason they took the $30 not just probably because, they looked into it and they, were able to trace the money and get it back for you. They probably literally took that money out of their own pocket and after having reviewed it and said, yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, the very first message I got from them, one where it said, we're not going, request denied, you're not going to get, was this, if I remember, it said, this transaction looks like any other transaction on your thing. And then I go, well, that doesn't sound right.
No.
And I looked at my transactions through PayPal and went, okay, nothing really in here goes above $10.
Yeah.
Ever. I use PayPal as kind of my maintenance to pay towards like the simple online fees, like Arttree, for example.
Yeah. But also when you get paid, you usually get paid through PayPal or whatever. But the most he makes that way is like usually around $50.
Yeah. I use my PayPal as my commissions billed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So if someone's saying, hey, I would like to pay you $30 for an art piece, then I'm like, okay, well, then go ahead and send it. I am in frame.
More in frame.
Are you trying to frame me?
Yes.
No! Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, I use PayPal just primarily to assist with the occasional tiny bill, like $5 here, $10 here. Like, for example, I use a streaming service called Picarto. And Picarto is pretty decent. They only require like $9 every month.
About $10 a month.
Yeah, about $9 or $10 a month, and then you go ahead and and you pay it out, or you could do the yearly fee, whatever. But the thing is, it goes from my bank to them, and then they send it out to whoever is taking in the bill. So it basically is my middleman.
Now, I have a question for you. When you sent the original email to PayPal, did you have did you send them all the screenshots and stuff?
Well, the weird thing is I only sent the initial request to have the transaction returned.
Okay.
Because in their rules it stated you have to set up a request first. If it is denied, then we set up a ticket, at which point you will start adding in the extra information like screenshots, things like that. But it never got to that stage. So,
Because they never, you never set up a ticket, or they refused to do so.
no. They immediately had reviewed.
No, what I'm saying is you got the original email from them back saying request denied,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't set up a ticket for that to dispute it or anything.
Oh, I was going to dispute it. I was setting it up to actually do it, but work.
Okay.
I had to wait until I actually had a day off to actually sit down, pour over my information, start sending them the information they needed so I could fight it. But I never got to that stage. Instead, I got
all of a sudden
$500+ reappears in my account. I'm going, did I get a bonus check from work?
And then he gets the email going.
That was a weird thing.
Hey.
I got no notifications. No email immediately.
Yeah, not immediately.
No, it's just the money reappeared miraculously, and I looked at my account, and in your bank statements, it usually says where things come from. Mm-hmm. And instead of saying where my checks usually come from my work, I got the one that said from PayPal. I'm like, okay, what's this? So I go to PayPal and actually look it up, and it sends in a listed report and a private letter stating we have refunded your money. Very simple. So I'm like, oh, okay.
So you had to go look it up.
I had to do it backwards, basically.
Thanks, pal, but maybe you could actually let us know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, sending me an email letting me know would have been more handy. Mm-hmm. But instead, I had to
backtrace it.
I think the best word is discover.
Yeah.
Where the origins of said cash came from. So, it was a bass-ackwards way to look at it. With lots of fish. Lots of bass.
Anyway.
But in the end, I got the refund, and it went to rent.
Gotta be done.
Yeah, and a bill. I paid a bill. Mm-hmm. It was needed to be done.
Yeah. But let that be a lesson to you guys. If you are scammed, at least try to get your money back. You never know what's going to happen.
And remember to document everything you're doing. Just in case you have to fight for it.
Yep. Which, luckily, Shockpaw was smart enough to do that. And hopeful enough to, unfortunately, let someone get the better of them.
In the end, this is a good ending.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been just downplayed and all that, but I wanted to actually tell you this and let you know. I'm glad you did. And you're the first to know.
And next time you have so much trouble, you let me know I can help. Okay. You help me all the time.
I do.
All right. Well, we hope you guys stay safe out there. Mm-hmm. And know that this has reached probably the best conclusion it possibly could have. And we're both grateful for it.
Yeah. I got to pay the rent.
Well, it needs to be done.
Yeah.
See you on the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe. And once again, stay safe out there.
Reach.